Hi everyone, it's May 2nd, 2017. I'm in my basement and we're going to do an update, 2-week update on my seedlings. Okay, here's my Cardinal Climber. These guys are filling out these inserts, 6-pack inserts, a little bit much. So I'm going to be taking some of these and I can't really plant them outside yet. A little bit chilly, but I might put some in 4-inch pots. Would have been nice if I probably would have did that. There is some yellowing. I think some of these, I am using the compost tea, and they're getting a little dry in between because they're getting kind of root bound. But they're going to be okay. I have some of these that are starting to vine. And I'll just take and pinch them back because they will come in fuller and they'll be a lot nicer plant. And then I am taking off these yellow leaves. But I have to get something done with these. I planted them a little too early, obviously. But they're looking pretty good, aren't they? Cardinal Climber. Red tubular flowers. Here we got the hyacinth bean vine. These ones I plant every year. I plant them on my trellises, and they're doing pretty good. This one looks like it might have touched the light. But they're getting tall. They do get leggy indoors. And they're one of them things that I need to give them plenty of room. But they're doing, fairly well. When I plant them, I'll plant them deep. And they also are vining, so I'll be pinching them back too. Tomato plants. I'm having a little trouble with them this year. Never had this problem before, but it looks like there's either a deficiency of some sort. But I am feeding them right now, and we'll see what happens. I'm not liking the way these Jet Star are looking at all. I haven't never had a problem like this before. But like you say, we say every year it's different. You always got some different issues. Here's my celosia. They're doing pretty good, and you see the ones in the middle doing better. And here's what I'll end up doing is I'll take, the lighting's better in the middle. So I'll take and turn these. So those ones on the outside will get some good lighting, and this will help. I'm not able to put some of this stuff out yet. I'm just kind of worried with the weather. But if you have that trouble, you can just rotate these like so. Like that. And now those should fill in. Okay, here's my pepper plants. These are, I got some purples, some oranges, and some red ones here, but they're looking pretty good, and I'm glad I didn't start them too soon because these will be just fine by the time I plant them outdoors. Okay, these are my mixed zinnias. These will be all colors, and as you see, the ones in the middle again through here look nicer, so I'm just going to rotate those. That's really nice. Here's some lily putts, and again, you see the nice through here. We'll take and fix that real quick. Probably should have done this a little sooner. These aren't stretching quite too bad, but I can slow them down by putting them outdoors. But the zinnias like it kind of warm, so I have to be careful of that. So now they'll even out, and hopefully they'll do a lot. These through the center here will do a lot better. Here's some cucumber plants. These are the burpless bush, I believe. Yep. And old seed, Boston pickling. They aren't, the only 2 came up, but that'll be enough for me. And then here's my big beefs. These look good, but I have some others that aren't looking so hot. Again, they're turning yellow, and hopefully they'll straighten up once I get them outdoors. And here's my rosemary. They are slow to grow, but that's okay. But they're looking pretty good. These are my orange zinnias, and they are huge. They do seem to stretch a little more indoors, so they'll be one of the first ones to go outside. Here's my amaranthus Joseph's coat tricolor. I did a few transplantings on these, and I'll have to do a lot more, but you can see they're starting to turn. These look pretty even right now, so I won't be doing any changing. More tomato plants and peppers. Again, these are my big beef. I've never had this issue before. Don't like it. But what I might do is trim some of them off. I don't know. This one looks good, but there's some. It's also, I could be having them too wet, but I am fertilizing them now, so I know they'll straighten up once I get them outdoors. But these here, some of these younger ones look just fine. So to do, it stumps me every year. I have issues with different plants, and not everything's perfect all the time. These are my transplants yet that I have to transplant, and I'm going to be taking these outside today and getting this done. They need going out in the greenhouse. They got the salvia, the evolution salvia. I don't have any of them in here. They're all out in the greenhouse because they can handle some cold. But here's my rosemary and the amaranthus flower. So that's all. They're all going outside today. They're going to go out in the greenhouse and they're going to stay out there. Hopefully our weather will cooperate. Alright, I'm out my little greenhouse. I'm just going to show you some of my transplants here. We're at 2 weeks since I've showed you. And here's my evolution salvia. There is my sunflower mix. We got the kohlrabi and the borage. And here is the marigolds. So everything's doing pretty good out here. You know, we were in the 30s. And I left some of this stuff out here. It seems to be okay, don't it? So I'm really happy with that. I also have some hens and chicks in here that I just love growing. And we have some rutabaga here that I transplanted. I love sharing some of these succulents that I purchased, and I put them in their own pots. And look at the babies coming. Aren't they neat? Got some different colored ones here. Don't have a heated greenhouse and you want to leave some of the plants out here, I use just some old paper sacks that I save, and I just lay them on my plants here if it gets cold. And like I said, it was in the 30s here, but the plants seem to have done okay. I kept some of these out here I knew could handle the cold a little bit, and I took the rest in. But I just wanted to share with you that it works. I did not have to cover the hens and chicks, so that was not a problem. So I appreciate you watching, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you got any comments, questions, let me know, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.